today we're gonna practice a full body stretch, so it's not gonna be so much about the fire that we had yesterday on the day 2 of the yoga challenge, but rather a deep stretch on either the joints, the ligaments and the muscle, both on the legs, the hips, a little bit the shoulders and the arms. So yeah, I hope you warm up enough. You just do your own level. Because it's a stretch, don't force it, don't overstretch it. You just do your own level. If you have any props such as maybe a pillow or a block on the side, feel free to have it really close by. It could be always useful throughout the practice. Well, if you guys are ready, let me introduce quickly myself. So my name is Amélie, I'm French. I also teach yoga here in Hong Kong. And yeah, I'm quarantined here at the Nina Hotel in Hong Kong. So yeah, if you guys ready, grab a mat, the prop, maybe some water, and I'll meet you straight lying down on the mat, but it's not Shavasana yet, all right? So lie down here. Hello, Hayana. Nice, you can start just lying down, very comfortable here. Up to you to either keep the knee up, maybe straight, and the 2 legs is really up to you, but I really want you to keep one hand on your belly and the other hand here on the chest. Just find a very comfortable place here. You can completely relax the shoulders and the lower back onto the mat. And I want you to take a moment here to pay attention to your breath. Taking a long, deep inhalation through the nose, feeling your lungs. And exhale out, even through the mouth, let it all go. Good, let's do that a few more times. Deep breath in through the nose, inflate your belly and your chest. And long exhale out, let it all go. Good, a few more times. Deep breath in and long exhale out. Just notice here the natural movement of your stomach and your chest as you breathe. Just take your time to find your own pace. It's your moment. You're taking this time for yourself today. Final deep breath. Inflate your belly and then your chest. And exhale, let it all go. Very good. You can open up the 2 eyes. And let's hug here into the right knee. You can interlock the fingers and slightly press the knee in towards the chest, keeping completely the shoulder and the lower back relaxed. And giving some little roll here on the ankle. Maybe you can feel it and hear it crack a little bit. Nice. So just rolling here the ankle, warming up the joint. You can reverse side, just do up to you. You can point and flex the foot. Very good. Take another deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, slowly straighten the right leg. You don't have to straighten all the way. Let's interlock the finger behind the thigh, maybe the knee. And only using the weight of the arm, you can gently and very slowly pull the leg closer to your chest. Really depends on your flexibility. Maybe you want to keep it higher. Maybe just behind the thigh is good enough. Good. Active leg, you can flex here into the foot. Just allow only the weight of the arm, simply pulling the leg towards the chest. Good. So don't force it. It's just a gentle stretch here. And exhale, bend again into the knee. The left hand comes to the outside of the knee, pulling the knee all the way to the left side, finding here a twist. And you can open up the right arm, looking towards the right side. Feels amazing, just a gentle twist here. Nice, keep on breathing. Good, and on the next inhale, slowly coming back to the center, and let's switch side. You can relax the right leg on the mat, grab onto the left knee, you can interlock the finger all around, and very gently pressing the knee in towards the chest. Very good. So again, let's roll here the ankle, pointing, flexing the foot, making some big circle in one side, and then reverse the circle here. Nice. Maybe you can again hear some little crack. It feels really good, especially if you walk quite a lot throughout the weekend. Lucky you, I'm jealous. Take another deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, very gently again, straighten the leg. You can interlock the finger either behind the thigh, maybe the knee, maybe to the calf, so very gentle. Remember, active leg by flexing the foot. And only pressing here the leg towards the chest. Very gentle, you're only using the weight of your arms. Just long deep breath. Notice on each exhalation how your body is slowly relaxing and getting used to it. Feels good, right? So very gentle. You can even give some little pump. Don't overstretch it. Good. And exhale, slowly bend the knee. This time the right hand comes outside of the knee, pulling the knee all the way to the right side. Open up the left arm to the side, looking towards the left. Here for a gentle twist. Good, so you really want to find this extension here to the lower back. Gentle twist into your spine. Just allow the gravity doing the walk here. Don't overstretch it. Really good. And as you inhale, slowly coming back to the center, let's hug both knees into the chest. Like a little ball, you can roll side to side, giving your spine a gentle massage. Good. So remember, keeping the lower back and the shoulder relaxed. And on the next inhale, extend both legs. This time you're gonna open the feet a little bit wider and bend the two knees, finding a happy baby. If it's good enough for you on the hips, you can maybe grab onto the shin bone. Otherwise, you can grab on the outside edge of the feet. And same again, only using the weight of your arm to pull the knee down by the side. So both knees are dropping by the side of the body. You can even press from one side to the other side. Just play around, feels really, really good on the hip. Just a happy baby. Trying just to relax here. Same again, if it's too much, you can slightly come on up. Really up to you. Good. And as you exhale, slowly release, hugging again both knees into the chest. This time, let's lift up the shoulders off the ground like you want to give a little kiss into the knees. Let's grab onto the right knee and extend the left leg up just in front of you, so don't touch the mat. Can you feel the core burning a little bit? As you inhale, slowly switch, and exhale, stay. Inhale, switch again. Exhale, stay. Inhale as you switch. Exhale to stay. Two more. Inhale. Exhale, stay. Inhale. And exhale, stay. Very good. Inhale again, hugging both knees, and you can relax completely both feet into the mat. Nice. After a little bit of the core, let's go a little bit reverse into the bridge. So make sure that here you are able to touch maybe your ankle, maybe just the back of the heels. Can you find it there? Let's go 3 times into the bridge pose. As you inhale, lifting slowly the hips up and rolling the spine vertebra by vertebra. All the way up, tucking here the chin to the chest. And as you exhale, slowly and very gently roll all the way back down. So just being mindful here about the spine going bone by bone all the way down. Ready to go? Inhale, lifting the hips, rolling the spine all the way up. Make sure to keep the two knees quite close to each other. And exhale as you slowly roll down. Good. Last one more. Inhale, lifting the hips, rolling bone by bone all the way up. Let's hold here for minutes. Just long deep breath. Good. 2 more breaths here. Keep on squeezing the glutes and squeezing the thigh to hold, pressing firmly down with the heels to the mat. Good. And as you exhale, slowly release. Very good. You can roll the 2 knees to one side here, finding a comfortable cross-legged sit. Hello everyone, how are you? Good, so here, comfortable here. Make sure to ground the 2 shin bones. Good, and let's go for a twist. Bringing the right hand to the left knee. As you inhale, lengthen the spine, finding length. And as you exhale, gently putting the hand on the knee, finding a twist. Good, make sure to roll the shoulder back away from the ears, sitting nice and tall. Very good. And inhale, slowly coming back to the center. Let's go to the other side. Left hand to the right knee. Inhale as you lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, gentle twist, pressing the hand into the knee. Looking back. Nice, feels good, right? Good. And as you inhale, coming back to the center, let's go on a side stretch. So from here, either you can touch the elbow on the mat, maybe not, it's perfectly fine. Slightly moving the right hand by the side, make sure to drop the left shoulder to the back, and let's open up the left arm up and overhead. So finding here quite a beautiful line and extension into the rib cage. Keep on breathing. Connect again to your breath, noticing the movement as you breathe. Let's go to the other side. Inhale as you come back to the center, walking the left hand a little bit to the side, sending the right shoulder to the back, and then open up the right arm up and overhead, finding a good and nice extension to the side body. Let's keep on breathing. And inhale, slowly come on up. And let's bring this time the two soles of the feet just in front of you here on the mat. Bringing here the two hands on the knee, we're gonna do a seated coca, so walking here with the spine again. As you inhale, open up the chest and look up. And as you exhale, round the spine, straighten the two arms and tucking the chin to the chest. Inhale, arch the back, look up, drawing the shoulder back, very good. And exhale as you round. Inhale to arch, open up the chest, look up. And exhale, round. Good, a few more times, finding here your own pace. Inhale, arch the back and look up. And as you exhale, slowly round the spine, straighten the two arms. Good, last one. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round the spine. Good, nice. Coming back to a neutral spine, let's swing the legs all the way back, finding a tabletop. So tabletop here, make sure to have the two knees right below the hips and the two hands here right below the shoulders. So once you find your neutral spine, yes, here, we're gonna find a puppy pose. So puppy pose, let's try to keep the hips aligned with the knee. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, very gently, walking the hands forward, giving a nice deep stretch here to the shoulder. So walking the hands, very slowly and gently, dropping maybe the chin or maybe the forehead to the mat. It's really up to you. So finding a nice opening here to the top of the shoulders. Let's drop in here. Always, even on stillness or every movement, let's try to connect with your breath. Notice how your body is slowly relaxing into each pose. Final deep breath. And inhale, slowly walk yourself back up into a tabletop. We're gonna walk a little bit into the joint. You can play around and maybe turn the fingertips towards your body. Maybe coming to the top of the palms, twisting here the wrists. Try not to put so much weight, maybe do one hand after the other one. Just play around, turning the fingers. Yes, turning the wrists. Nice. Just let's walk out a little bit on the joints. Nice deep stretch. Good. Now deep stretch to the forearm. Everyone, we're gonna turn the fingertips towards your body. Very good. This could be quite enough already into the forearm. If not, as you exhale very slowly and mindfully, you're gonna slowly start to sit on the back. Nice, just to find a good, nice extension and stretch into the forearm. So I think you can see it here. I have quite an hyperextended elbow, so I can go a little bit deeper, but everyone do your own level here. Nice. You can play around, maybe bounce a little bit forward and backward. And then slowly coming back to neutral. This time we're all gonna lie down into the mat. You can open up the legs a little bit wider and bringing the two hands outside of the mat. Either the hands, maybe the top of the fingertips. We're gonna go 5 times into a modified Cobra. As you inhale, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the leg and slowly start to lift up the chest. So quick trick here. The further away, the easier it is. Closer to your shoulder, the harder and the deeper the back bend is. So up to you to find your own level and just play with your breath. Inhale as you lift up, open up the chest. And exhale as you slowly release. Few more times, you can adjust your own level, up to you. Inhale, lift up the chest. Nice, drawing the shoulder back away from the ears. Exhale as you let go. Good, 2 more. Inhale, coming up. Exhale as you release. Last one. This time we're gonna hold here. Inhale, coming up. And let's stay there for 2 cycles of breath. Rolling the shoulder back, squeezing the glutes. Open up the chest, thinking about pressing the heart forward. For 3, for 2, 1, and exhale, slowly release. Let's all find a child pose, sitting here on the heels, on the back, and extending the 2 arms overhead. Good. This is very nice to decompress any tension here to your lumbars. And on the next inhale, let's find all together our downward facing dog. So from tabletop, you can tuck the toes, lift the knees up, and slowly pressing the legs all the way back, pressing the hips up. You can walk on the spot. Remember, any motion that feels good, maybe turning the heels side to side. Good, walking on the spot. Releasing here any tension you may hold into your neck. Shaking the head yes, nodding the head no. Nice, just any tension, maybe deep breath out through the nose. Good. Good. From here, on the next inhale, right leg up a little bit, 3-legged dog. Very good. Keep on pressing the chest closer to your leg. You can bend the knee, open up the hip. So here you're stucking here the right hip on top of the left one. Whoop, in flip. All right. And from there, let's draw a big circle here with the knee. So drawing big circle from one side, maybe do 3, and then reverse the circle, 3 circles to the other side. Really nice for the hip mobility here. 2, last one, 3. Let's extend the legs, 3-legged dog. And exhale to lizard, so stepping to the right edge of the mat. Nice, you can drop the back knee and the back toes, very good. If it's already too much for you, maybe you can use a prop just under the back knee. And let's bring the right hand on the knee. Inhale as you lengthen the spine, and as you exhale, slightly press the knee here out. You can come here into the outside edge of the foot just to protect the knee, rolling the shoulder back and maybe shifting your gaze, looking on the back. Good, very good. At the same time, if you want to take a step further, it's really optional. You can bend into the back knee and grab into the foot here with the right hand. This gives you a deeper stretch to the quad. Nice, so everyone, you can do your own level, whatever feels good. And inhale, slowly coming back to the center. You can tuck the back toes and press back, downward facing dog, all the way back, giving another paddle in, paddle out, just walking on the spot. Walking your dog is called. Nice, ready to go on the left. Inhale, left leg up, 3-legged dog, leg in the air. You can bend the knee and open up the hips, tucking the left hip on top of the right one. Ready for the circle? Let's draw a big circle here with the knee. That's 1 to one side. 2, good. 3, and let's reverse the circle. 1 to the other side. 2, nice. Notice everything what's happening on the hip. And 3, extend the legs, 3-legged dog. And exhale, lizard, stepping to the left edge of the mat, dropping the back knee and the back toes. Very good. So lizard, take your time, maybe giving some little pulse. And let's bring the left hand on the knee. Inhale as you lengthen the spine, and as you exhale, slightly pressing the knee out. This feels really good into the outside edge here of the hip. Good. You can come into the edge of the foot to protect the knee, rolling the shoulder back, maybe shifting the gaze all the way back. And if you want to take a step further and stretch the right quad, you can bend the right leg and grab into your foot. Good, just finding your own level. If it's too much, you don't have to do it now. Just focusing into the hips first. Good. Keep on breathing. Final one. And as you exhale, slowly release. Let's come back to the center and press back, downward facing dog. Nice, walking on the spot, bending one knee after the other one. Good. And on the next inhale, slowly walk the feet to the top of the mat. Tuk, tuk, tuk. Halfway up, flat back. And exhale as you fall forward. So from here, you can grab the opposite elbow and simply sway side to side. Same again, you can shake the head, whatever feels good. Good. And on the next inhale, roll the spine all the way up to standing, reaching both arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. How is everyone feeling? Good? Nice. So let's focus one more time into our grounding here. We're going to do a little bit of a balancing sequence. So from there, you can grab into the right foot up, and keeping here both knees quite close to each other. Let's roll the shoulder back. We're gonna do a dancer. So the dancer, the key is to kick the foot into the hand, all right? Let's bring the left hand as a support for balance, rolling the shoulder back, inhale deeply, and as you exhale, very slowly, just kicking here the foot into the hands. Very good, so you can keep there. Let's try to keep the hips and the shoulder aligned. Nice, just find your own balance. Good, stretching here. Let's keep the chest as high as you can. Very good. It's completely fine if you fall down. Simply and very gently come back into the pose. Good. And as you exhale, slowly release, keeping the balance here and bringing the knee into the chest and both arms up. Very good. I'm going to turn for you. Now let's bring the ankle on top of the knee, up, and just sit back. So finding the balance. This is a super nice stretch here into the glutes. Just sitting all the way back, nice and low. Very good. You can bring the hands maybe closer, really up to you. Keep on breathing. So the lower you go, the deeper the stretch on the glutes. And inhale, slowly come all the way up. And exhale as you release. You can shake it out, shake it out. And let's take it to the other side. So take your time to find your grounding, maybe lifting all the 10 toes, grounding them back on the mat. Ready for the left. Bringing here the foot into the left leg. Tuck. Rolling the shoulder back. Right hand as a balance, as a support. And as you inhale, slowly start to press the foot into the hand. Good. So keeping the chest as high as you can. You don't have to go too far. So be careful not to fall forward, but rather keeping the torso quite high. Very good. Take your time. It's a nice grounding position. Dancer pose. Keep on breathing. Good. And exhale, slowly release, keeping the balance again. Bringing the knee all the way up to your chest, reaching both arms up. Very nice. And then left ankle comes on the top of the knee. Very slowly and mindfully sitting back, giving a nice deep stretch to the glutes. Remember, finding here the balance. Maybe the two hands to the heart space. Keep on breathing. And inhale, slowly coming up. Good. And exhale, slowly release. You can shake it out, shake it out. And this time, let's open up the two legs a little bit wider than the hips. Not as wide as the mat, but a little bit wider. We're going to come into a chair pose. So as you inhale, bend the two knees, reaching both arms up. Very good. So make sure to tuck the tailbone in, squeezing there. Another balancing one. Ready? We're going to come on the top of the toes. Inhale, slowly lower the arms and come into the top of the toes, lifting both heels, rolling the shoulder back. And exhale back to the chair. Inhale deeply. And then let's go again, coming to the top of the toes, open up the two arms by the side, rolling the shoulder back. And then back again, chair. Good, last one. Coming to the top of the toes, lifting the heels off the ground. This time, let's reach again, both arms up, finding the balance, and let's come all the way into a toe stand. And finally, mindfully dropping both knees, onto the mat. How are you? So you can drop both knees and the feet. Let's come here a little bit more up. Camel pose, so a little bit on the back bend. So from here, camel pose. Make sure to go very mindfully to protect your lower back. You can tuck your toes, rolling the shoulder back. Use the hand here on the lower back as a support. As you inhale, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, slowly pressing the hips forward. You want to think about bringing the chest up rather than back. So up, up, up. And then slowly coming back. Let's do two more. Inhale, lift up the chest. And just pressing the hips forward. If you can, maybe grabbing into the heels. Otherwise, just stay there as a support. Really up to you. Nice. So same again. Hips come forward. Chest comes up. Good. And as you exhale, slowly release. And you can release into a counter pose, the child pose. Remember, sitting on the back and completely let it go. Good, just a few deep breaths to reset. Keep on breathing. Nice. And on the next inhale, I find you again into a downward facing dog, just walking on the spot. Bend one knee after the other one. Everything that feels good. And then rising the right leg up, three-legged dog again. And exhale to a pigeon. So pigeon, the foot comes by the side of the left wrist, dropping the knee down and sliding the back leg on the back. If it's too much on the hip, you can use here maybe a prop, maybe a pillow, right underneath here, the right hip. So rolling the shoulder back. Good. Inhale, lift up the chest. And as you exhale, slowly walking the hands forward like we did on the puppy for resting pigeon. So this is a deep stretch to the glutes, to the quad. Just allow yourself to completely drop on the mat. Nice, keep on breathing. And as you inhale, slowly come on up. All right. You can either stay here, option to bend the back knee, and the left hand is gonna grab into the foot, finding here balance. So the same as the dancer that we did earlier, you can press the foot into the hand. That's gonna help you to lift up the chest as a support. Very good. You can use the right hand as a support. Make sure to turn the shoulder facing here, the hips. Very good. And as you exhale, slowly release. We're gonna come seated here on the mat, so simply sitting there. Let me mirror you. So we were here into the pigeon. We're simply gonna twist here to the left, sitting here, so we find one foot into half butterfly and the other foot completely stretched. Inhale as you lift up. And as you exhale, you're gonna lean towards the left leg and open up the right arm up and overhead. So you don't want to lean forward, but keeping here the shoulder and the hips facing forward. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale, lining towards the right leg. Open up the right arm up and over. Make sure to send the right shoulder to the back to find a nice and good extension here to the side. Good. And inhale, slowly come back. Right hand on the mat. Let's lift up the hips into a supported plank. Up, just arching like this. And exhale as you slowly release. You can close both legs and come back into a downward facing dog. Up, shake it out, and ready to go on the left. Inhale, left leg up. And exhale, pigeon. So here the foot comes by the side of the right wrist, dropping the knee and sliding the back leg on the back. Make sure to adjust yourself, maybe using a prop just on the left hip. Inhale, lift up the chest. And exhale, slowly start to walk the hands forward into a resting pigeon. Feels amazing on the glutes. One more time. Take your time, breathe. Just let go all this tension that you may hold into the leg. Very good. Just long, deep breath. Final one. And as you inhale, slowly come on up. Good. You can bring the sole of the foot a little bit closer to the hip. This is really optional. You can either stay here, maybe bending the back leg, and the right arm come catching the foot. And same again, the foot is gonna press into the hand, finding a nice balancing here into the kick pigeon. Maybe you can keep the left hand as a support. Just play around here. See how you kick the foot into the hand, how it's gonna lift up the chest as a support. Nice, so you can play around finding your balance. Good. And exhale, slowly release. We're gonna pivot here to the right, up, just sitting on the back. So the left leg is bending here, right leg is straight. Inhale as you lift up the chest. And as you exhale, you're gonna lean towards the right, up, and open up the left arm up and overhead, finding a nice extension here to the side body. Make sure to send the left shoulder to the back as much as you can. You don't have to go too low, but rather sending the shoulder to the back. This is where all the work is done. Very good. Final deep breath here. Nice. And as you inhale, slowly come back. Left hand on the mat, pressing the hips up, gentle arch for a supported side plank. Good. And exhale, slowly release. This time you can bring again the two legs into a comfortable cross-legged pose. You can relax the hand into the knees. You can close your eyes if you want. Just notice how you feel. Notice all the stretch and all the work that you did today. Notice how your mind is shifting, how your breath became shorter. Thank you so much for practicing with me, bringing the two hands to the heart center. And well done for the time that you took for yourself today. Thank you again for joining me. This was day 3 of the 20 days challenge. I wish you an amazing end of the weekend for those who are not in quarantine, and hope to see you on the other day. Thank you so much for joining again. Have a good evening and see you next time. Bisous!